All right, now picking back up in the same vein where we left off, we're going to get into some backlinks, talk about some backlinking methods, not necessarily methods because there is no new backlinking method. There isn't. They're all gone. Google is aware of all of them, and there's only two ways to build links now, which is basically yourself or to have someone else build them to your website legitimately. Okay, so we're going to talk about a few methods of doing this. Let's see. First, actually, I just want to make sure that you all understand what I'm saying about the content. Okay, with the content, you want to build resources, which is usually answering people's questions or finding out things related to the product, not necessarily the product, but the genre or the niche of the product, and then build content around that. That's what Google wants. That's why Wikipedia is so successful. It's all information. That's why it ranks so well because people will link to it naturally. They talk about it and share the information naturally. And that's the kind of content that you want to give people. You may feel like you don't have anything in your niche that pertains to that, but I guarantee you that there's questions coming in somewhere. There's complaints and questions somewhere that you can find. Okay? So you just have to do the research and find out what people are looking for, what questions they're asking, what complaints they're having, what issues they're having, what are the things that make them happy, what are the things that make them laugh, what are the things that they like to share, you know. So you just kind of got to look at your Facebook friends, look at the things that strike you and things like that. I mean, the things that strike you as being shareable, the things that you want to pass around, that's probably the things that you're most passionate about. And if you can create an entire website around those things, then other people like you will pass those things around. You may not be able to get to the masses to have something go viral that way, but to have something go viral in your niche, I think that's just as well, if not better. I mean, when you look at it another way, like I said, a wise man said that you can't. If you try to please everybody, you'll fail. But if you only stick to the people who actually value what you want to say, then you'll be successful. All right. So the same thing applies for you guys. I mean, whether you're into underwater deep sea diving, I'm pretty sure you can find somebody that's into that too. If you like to talk about that all the time, I'm pretty sure that there are people who like to read your stories and comment on them because they like that information as well. When a story, you can see it happen on Yahoo and other news sites all the time. If it's a story that somebody cares about, they'll like it and they'll comment. If it's not something that they care about a lot, they may read it and then pass it on. You never know. But you have to be making that kind of content because that's the only kind of content that's going to survive in this next update. I'm telling you that. Your website cannot be about keywords. It cannot be about optimizing your website for keywords anymore. If you optimize your website for a key, well, I'll kind of show you how the backlinking thing is going now. But when you optimize your site for a keyword, um, it just can't be about, you know, the just the typical way that people are doing it. I mean, what's his face's workout, whatever, being on your website and doing a little bit promotion to get that to rank and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with that, as I said, but you can't overdo it, and we're going to talk about what that is. Basically, at this point in time, Google doesn't want you building over 50% anchor text to your backlinks. I mean, to your website. Okay, so if you're trying to rank for the term, what is SEO, and 100%, if you have 100 backlinks and 50 of them say what is SEO, that's bad because it's just unnatural. If your website is whatisSEO.com, then that's a little more lenient because Google expects you to be able to build. They expect people to naturally build websites to your link that say the name of the website, which would be what is SEO. If the name of that website was whatisSEO.com, you would say here at what is SEO. That's natural. If the name of the website was, for instance, Gamefly, people would link to Gamefly saying Gamefly because that's the name of the website. You see what I mean? It's not a natural word. It's the name of the website. So that's good. Those type of links are more natural. Um, Taylor Lauder workout, Taylor Lauder workout routine. Um, how does Taylor Lauder work out? Click here. The entire URL of the page, stuff like that. It has to be things along those lines. Now, there are people that are getting away with not doing it that way, but they probably won't for long. Okay, and there are people that are getting away with that will probably get away with it for long. You know, it's not an exact science, but you want to be able to Google proof and future proof your business. Okay, so let's look at some of these backlinks. These are the backlinks. This tool is called SEO Spyglass. You can just go to Google, type in SEO Spyglass, download the software. It's free. Okay, so what it does is you put in you'll see it when you open a website, but you put in the link, the URL in a certain box, and click next, 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 or whatever, and then it'll bring back all the backlinks that it can find for that website. Okay, so these are the backlinks for the Miley Cyrus website. I just happened to grab those because I wanted to see what they were doing to rank. Now I could do more if I was to go to here maybe and click rebuild. You know, I could probably go through those steps again and get the rest of the information, which is finding out what the anchor text is, whether the link is still live, what's the title of the page where the backlink is at, and the URL and all that kind of stuff, the page rank, all that. I could find all those type of things. But I just wanted to see what type of sites he was using to rank. So I've been doing this for a while now, looking this up. And as you can see here, these are all his websites. These are all his websites. You know, his tattoo websites. He doesn't really have anything that's not uh, his, that he's using the link, and it's working for him. Now, at one point in time, they said this didn't work. So this is what I realized. You know, and you can do this yourself. Just go to. I'm going to show you in a second. Actually, one of the ways that I like to do this, and this is using good old ClickBank. Okay, so we're going to go to ClickBank again. You can do this yourself. Just go to websites that you know are trying to rank on purpose, not the ones that are ranking by accident or the ones that are ranking because they're a humongous site like WebMD or Wikipedia. You want to go to sites like this, DemiLovataTattoos.com, because you know that person is trying to rank. Remember earlier we were looking at the workout at the bottom of the page. There was that something hyphen something hyphen workout.com. I forgot which actor it was, but there too, you can do it there too. You know, just find the places that people are ranking on purpose, and then put those into this tool and see what kind of links they're using, because that'll show you what links are working at the time. Now, with that being said, you don't want to follow link trends, which means that if all of a sudden, if comment backlinks are popular right now, you don't want to abandon other linking methods and flock to comment backlinks. Um, if directory submissions are popping right now, then you don't want to flock to that. What you want to do is add that to your arsenal. What I mean is you want to use every single type of backlink possible, because, hold on, excuse me. Reason being is one day Google may devalue the type of backlinks that you depend on right now. When that happens, your website rankings will drop. If you have the backlinks pointing to your site that they now, because of their new algorithm, not because of any real decision, but because of their new algorithm, if you now have backlinks that Google does value, your rankings won't go anywhere. If you, let's say, blog comments in, directory submissions out. Let's say you were only getting all directory submissions at first. Now when this new update comes, boom, you're gone. Now, if you have blog comments and directory submissions, let's say directory submissions out, blog comments are in, while everybody else who hopped on the directory submission bandwagon is dropping in rankings, you will sustain your rankings, if not increase in rankings, because you have the backlinks that are now popular. Because you fortified your business beforehand, as opposed to being retroactive, you were proactive. So use every backlink. This guy right here, he's finding success with this. I don't know how long this is going to last. I'm not exactly sure why it's working for him, honestly. But, I mean, it may not work forever, but I can tell you this. Out of all the research I've done, out of the websites that were ranking for terms like SEO, for the websites that were ranking for terms like, I can't even tell you, just all the things that I've been looking for from some of those ticket websites, the links that I've been looking for them, they've been all different backlinks. The guy that was ranking for SEO, it was a Canadian website. but he was ranking for SEO. And this dude literally had every single type of backlink that you can use. He had directory submissions, which I didn't even think people were still using. He had blog comments. He had forum posts. He had YouTube videos. He had what was the other thing he was using? Directory submissions, YouTube videos, blog comments. Of course, he had some blog posts that was pointing to him as well. Um, there was another one that I cannot remember. I thought it was weird. I think that may have been the directory submissions one. It may have been. But I mean, he was using every type of backlink that you can think of. He had bookmarks, and these weren't just bookmarks at dig.com and stuff like that. These were little bookmark sites that I never even heard of before. But his backlink profile was so well-rounded, I've never seen anything like it before. But he was on the first page for the term SEO. He was also on the first page for the term life insurance and some type of benefits or something like that. And I mean, pretty much for every hard term that this guy was going after, he was on the first page for it. And he had a well-rounded backlinking portfolio. All right, so those things can be kind of hard to mimic. So we're going to talk about some things with that. But let me show you something real quick. Okay, satellite direct. I like to do this. I'm going to go to Google. SatelliteDirect.com. BridgeportLibrary.org. This guy's obviously trying to rank on purpose. This guy as well. I mean, the websites had nothing to do with it at all, and they're still ranking on the first page. It's probably old sites that have some type of authority or something to them. And this one, reviews.org. See, these people are trying to rank on purpose. That's my point. So that means that they've done things in the background to make their websites rank. So if I know this, knowing that this guy has obviously manipulated his backlinks so that he ranks on the first page, it would do me well to know what type of backlinks that he's using, because he's ranking after the update. Okay, so it would do me good to know what type of backlinks that he's using. So I would take this, come to this software, go to File, start a new project, go here, enter competitor's URL to analyze it, click Next. Yes, I want backlink sources, all of them, and then I will click Unlimited, and it will start to find me backlinks, just like this, okay? So we found 48, 58, 62. I'm going to stop it right there because it's going to start to lag. The CAPTCHA will probably start popping up. I can get more backlinking factors, but I'm not going to do it. All right, so let's try to look for some consistencies here. All right, I'm almost sure that's a blog comment, but this is what I do. I then go through them all and see. Well, this isn't a good example because this probably has backlinks from its previous owner. I'm pretty sure this was a drop domain, meaning that somebody bought this and then when the time was up, they didn't renew it and somebody else bought it, but it probably had some page rank and backlinks pointing to it and stuff already. So that's probably not a good example to go after because its backlinks may not even be on topic. So look at this. You can go through all of these and just figure out what this guy is doing, which some of these you can tell. I'm thinking, I'm not sure though, but some of these just, maybe not, maybe I'm wrong, but like this, USA.com, public library, see, those backlinks are just, they're not official. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so we're not going to look up his backlinks, but as you can see, that's what you can do. Grab these, put them in the software, and you can just click on each one. And the point is, you want to find out where you can sign up and create your own backlink. So let's try somebody else's. One of these guys down here. I'm just afraid that they have like a million trillion backlinks. So we know they're trying to rank, and that's why I use ClickBank, because ClickBank is 100% affiliate marketers using it. So they all are trying to rank on purpose. They're not doing it by accident. So if I can, oh my goodness, if I can just if I can look and see what they're doing, then I can get an understanding of what's working right now. Ruraldevelopment.org. That's different. Let's see if they have a link from there. These look like they would be blog comments. I can't say for sure. This is just crazy. I don't even know what this is. Let's hope it's not a virus, huh? All around attack. See, these are all posts, which leads me to believe that they may be. Open up here. So let's scroll through here and see if we can find spa covers, hot tub. In case you have a hot spa. Okay, so that's on topic. Spa covers, phone number tracker. Okay. So this is basically a homepage link, which means that this homepage probably has some page rank, and then they just put like 10 or 12 posts on the homepage and link out to other people's stuff like this. So that's where he's getting a lot of his links from. All right. So that's why a lot of them are in the posts and stuff like that. He has a lot of homepage backlinks. So that's kind of telling you what you need to rank, what you need in order to rank in that area. Yeah, these are a lot of homepage backlinks. Now, I myself personally wouldn't just go homepage backlink crazy because one, well, I can't say it's not natural. It actually is pretty natural. That's how a lot of things work. But I wouldn't depend on that one stream of backlinks, okay? But what this tells me is what my competition is doing. And also, let's say I wanted to rank on the first page for this keyword as well. Let me find the keywords that are working for these guys and then compile them and make a beautiful cocktail using only the finest of backlinks. Obviously, those backlinks work to get this guy here, this guy there, this guy here, you know. So if I could just find the backlinks that they have that allow users to create accounts and then make backlinks from those places, then that's the perfect things to use. For example, let's say this guy had a backlink from Squidoo. Well, if I clicked on this and it took me to Squidoo, I'd be like, oh, look, I can sign up, I can log in, I can create an account and create content. Okay, that's a backlink I can copy. Now you take those backlinks and then you compile a file of those backlinks, and now you know you have backlinks that actually do something, they actually work. And that's the point. And I've said this in the Average Joe's Club, and it doesn't change. When you do this, you have backlinks from places that, for one, the majority of people, they're not looking to get backlinks from those places. Not saying that you can get backlinks from this guy's particular backlink places, but a lot of the places that I found to get backlinks from early on, I haven't seen anybody else ever even talk about as a backlink resource. And the way that I found them was this way, and they worked. That's why I dominated the live streams, was because I would build my backlinks using these kind of backlinks, the backlinks I found other people using that were trying to rank ClickBank products. That's all I did. Went through their ClickBank backlinks and found all the places where I can put my own backlink, all the places that allowed me to sign up and submit a link or submit an article and all those kind of things. I took all of that stuff, all those backlinks, and compiled it into a file. And every day I would by hand go through each site. So that was a wide range of domain names, first of all, pointing at me, a wide range of types of sites. So it wasn't all plague bookmarks. It wasn't all Squidoo backlinks. It wasn't all blog comments. It was a design website where you submit your website and then it's listed, kind of like an image because it's a design. The whole website was about designs. Or a website that was about, it was some type of questions website, but it was also a bookmarks website, so that worked as well. So, just these different types of websites on different domain names that all work differently. So they're different backlinks from different types of entities online, which I think, in my opinion, that variety was like the best thing for me, and that's why I was dominating so well, doing it by hand, building like 20 links a day, as opposed to now where I build like 100 with software. And my rankings back then, in my opinion, happened a lot faster and a lot easier. I mean, things have changed, but I think those things still matter. Okay, so that's one way we can look for backlinks. This is another way. I'm just going to type in make money. All right, because this is the one thing we want. We want our backlinks found fast. We can ping them and get them found, which works. As I said back in the day, I would build my backlinks by hand. And every time I finished the backlink, I would submit it to Pingler. This was when I was using Pingler. Now I use linklicious.me. You can just type that into Google, linklicious.me. That's what I use for pinging my links now. So I will make the link, ping it, 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 until I got to like 20 or 25. Then I would go to the next thing and do the exact same way. Now, what I didn't know, well, let me put it like this. When I ranked my first website, which was for Royal Rumble, right? When I ranked my first one for the live stream, that was a Royal Rumble Squidoo lens. Now, I didn't know my Squidoo lens was going to rank. All I knew was I found about 10 or 12 websites that were indexed within an hour every time you created content on that site. The reason I knew this was because they were ranking for people to watch TV shows. So I found the websites that people were putting up or were using because they ranked really, really fast and they were indexed really, really fast. So what I did was I went out and used those pages because I was trying to rank those pages. All I knew was these rank really, really fast by themselves within an hour. So I was trying to use those pages to rank. But I linked each one of those fast indexed pages, let's call it rapidly indexed. What I would do is I would find these rapidly indexed pages and I would put content on them because I thought they would rank because they were rapidly indexed, and usually they would rank. Now, I would take those pages and then link them to my Squidoo lens because I figured once these pages ranked, people needed somewhere to go. They would then go to my not ranking Squidoo lens through the rapidly indexed pages. Okay, so let's just, for an example, let's just say one of them is FanPop, right? Fanpop.com. Now, don't go and spam this site because they really crack down. But their content ranks really, really, not ranks, but it's indexed really, really fast. So whatever you post on their site is indexed extremely fast. So one of them was FanPop. So let's say I created an article on FanPop and then linked it to my Squidoo lens. I expected my FanPop to rank. And now let's say I did this on 10 other similar sites that the content is indexed just as fast. Okay? And what happened was because of those backlinks being found so fast, the way they were being found and the way they were being submitted, which was kind of stagnant because I was doing it as a human. So that was one after the other, after the other, after the other. And this can be simulated too. But that's how I was doing it. And next thing you know, I'm on the first page for the term that I was going after. I think it was like Royal Rumble 2010 or something like that. I can't remember. But, I can't even remember what it was. But I ended up ranking like spot 4 out of all the people that were trying to rank for that keyword. And it was amazing. I didn't even know I was on the first page. But the way that it happened was building backlinks that get found fast and indexed fast. So let me show you how we're going to do that. How we're going to find sites that we can do this on. Let's just type in make money real quick because it's often used by us internet marketers. Let's go down here to search tools. Let's go to past 24 hours. Really simple. Okay, area voices. This is a site where you can make your own content. That's what you want to look for. Area voices, area voices. You see there, as you can see, they're indexed very, very fast. Area voices, very, very fast. 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours, 12 hours. They're probably all by the same person, as you can tell by the title tag. I don't know. Can you create an account there? Yahoo Answers. I don't deal with that. Forums. You can create an account there. Put a link in your description, not in your description, but on your profile, as well as in your signature, as you talk more here. And I would talk more here simply because their posts are indexed very fast. That would be the only reason I would do it. So if you feel type of way about that, you might not want to do that. Now let's do it a different way really quick because we want to do stuff that we know we can sign up, right? So let me see how they do this. I can't remember. There's more than one way to do it. I'm going to show you another way too. WP register search string. then. Let's see what comes up. Put register in there too. So we got 229,000 that fit this. Okay, so game over dot access dot com slash. I probably wouldn't mess with that guy. He's trying to do something fishy. Let's see. No, this isn't one of those sites. I don't think. So let's go up here and do it a different way because this is how I did it the other day, and I found a lot. Right. There's one. There's another. There's another. We're gonna find a lot for this keyword right now. Okay. Wow, somebody's really been taking this to the next, right? Overdoing a little, maybe. I don't know. There's another one where you can get a website at, I believe. Another one. See, these are WordPress MU sites, which means you can make your own subdomain here. But once you get your blog going, as you can see, the posts are indexed extremely fast. So when you build your backlinks on these different sites, this is another one. There's another one. When you build your backlinks on these sites, and let's take a look at this because I know somebody's actually doing this. Articles. So they actually made, I guess they made that whole thing a link. Is this the tags page? No, it's not. It doesn't look like it. I don't know what they're doing actually. Oh, okay. They're building a link wheel with the rest of their stuff. Okay, I can understand that, but I don't see what the backlink is. But basically, you would have a backlink within a content like this, and this page was indexed within 10 hours. So your backlink is going to be found just like that. And by doing that, I think that your backlinks get found even more than you building them on sites that don't get crawled this fast and then pinging them. I think this is even better. Okay, build this backlink, ping it. Build the next backlink, ping it. Build the next backlink, ping it. And these things get found so fast, your links will get found ASAP. Okay, so that's one way to do it. You can also come up here and click on discussions, and then you'll find all the forums. Well, look at that, a forum powered by WordPress MU. But I usually take this stuff away and just put like a keyword, like make money or something like that. Well, if we get to discussions, here's another one. Here's another way to do it. If you type in a TV show like this, you will all discussions stand up in the past 24 hours. Let's go to forums. In the past 24 hours, I didn't see any. Oh, that's probably because this is old news. Let's do watch Vampire Diaries. Did I type watch? Yeah. Let's do online. See what happens. Okay. So you see this? When people are typing in stuff like that and they're allowing it on their forum, then you can probably get away with putting some backlinks in there too. But as you can see, these hold on. Maybe I should just put web. And in the past 24 hours, let's see what's happening again. Side reel. Is this working right? Also, YouTube will get your website found very fast too. So you see YouTube popping up here. I wanted to get to the forums, and usually they're. Alright, let's see. Cause I'm trying to think what I typed in last time. Oh, no. I think it was Watch Teen Wolf. Okay, see, this is a Minecraft forum, but here they have Watch Team Wolf season, blah, 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 blah. So that means that these are ones that can be easily manipulated. Now, I wouldn't go in there and just do something off topic like this, but it lets me know that they're kind of lenient. So that if I do go in there and maybe make a post with a link in it, they probably won't be all Warrior Forum on you. You know what I mean? So they won't be coming to delete your account that fast. I can't say for sure because that's blatantly spam. But if you can be on topic and talk about some things that they may want to talk about, then you can use your forum signature and your forum profile as backlinks. You can use those things as backlinks too. All right, now let me see how much time we're at. Okay, now I want to talk about just all right. Let me tell you this. Everything Google does is about relevancy. Okay, they're all about relevance. So that means if you continue to give them relevant content, you will always win with Google. That's all backlinks are about, is creating relevancy. This is what I'm going to tell you to do. Whatever your keyword is, type it into Google or type it into the Google keyword tools. Let's just do it this way. Let's just say it's Henry Cavill workout. Okay. Oh goodness, who cares? I'm just gonna go down this way like this. Okay, so let's just say, no, I'll do it, because I want you to see. Oh my goodness, come on, how am I supposed to even know what that means? Oh, awesome. Okay, so come down here and you'll see this is sorted by relevance, right? So that means that according to Google, the next best thing to this keyword is this one. And according to Google, the next best keyword to this keyword is this one. And according to Google, the next best keyword is this one, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on, and so on. But they're all related to this keyword here, which means if we just make this the majority, but use this for the minority, these keywords here for the minority, if we just continue to rotate throughout these, we will rank for these keywords. You can't just pick Henry Cavill workout and build all your backlinks for that. That's optimizing your site for one keyword. You can't do that. You have to optimize your site for multiple keywords, which means that you have to build backlinks saying this, 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 because that's natural. If you don't do it this way, I'm not exactly sure you're going to survive the next update. You may rank, especially if you get an exact match domain, which means that the domain says these keywords in it. This.com, right? Or .org or whatever. But if you do not mix it up, you might not last this next one. All right? I mean, and it's really, really simple to see how you should be linking to other sites. We'll just look at this. Taking forever and a day. We don't have forever. Come on. Okay, let's look it. Look it. Trying to scroll down. Okay. There we go. All right, stop. There we go. Now this is linking out. Might be. Is this linking out? It might be. But look at what the keyword says. Look at what the keyword says there. Which I'm pretty sure it's on topic to whatever the subject matter of the content is. This one here. And I mean, as you can see how they're linking out naturally, they're using keywords that relate to the title of the subject, I'm pretty sure. The title of the page that they're linking to, I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. So you would have to think the exact same way. How are people linking naturally in news stories? Because the news stories are the ones that get everything to become popular, because the news stories hit, they're indexed very fast, and then they link to the original source. How are they linking to the original source? Sometimes it's read more, sometimes it's just more, or click for more, stuff like that. But how is it? You know, what do you need to be doing in order to make yours look legitimate? Which is this. It can no longer just be this. It has to be a mixture of all this stuff. All of these keywords are relevant according to Google, right? This is out of the top 50, this is the least relevant weight loss workout plan. But it's better than 100% of this. You see what I mean? So you want to use all these keywords. If there's somebody that can build like maybe 1,000 backlinks to you, then you would want to use all these keywords while you are using blog posts or something like that to build 50 links a day saying this. You see what I mean? So it's not about getting a ton of backlinks. Getting a ton of backlinks won't hurt you. Getting a ton of backlinks saying the exact same thing will, because it's just not, their algorithm is updated now, and I'm pretty sure it's tripped a lot faster now. Now, Google isn't the end all be all, and we will be talking about other search engines and how to dominate them, which is a lot easier. It's going to be a lot easier, and the work that you do on Google is going to carry over to them, even if you fail with Google, which is awesome. It's freaking awesome. We're going to talk about those in another day, but I'm pretty sure you guys have had enough content, and I've honestly had enough of talking. So I want to show you one more thing, though. We have to go over one more thing. I just want to talk to you about relevancy. If you're going to pick a domain, pick a .com or a .org. Reason being is .coms. Look at this. I'm going to go to this gamefly.com. Remember I told you Gamefly is a made-up word, right? But any made-up word .com makes this website the authority on this made-up word. The way Google sees it, videogames.com. Video games is a made-up word according to Google. They don't understand that this is an actual word. I mean, of course, the people know that it's an actual word, but the system doesn't. So videogames.com. All they see is this made-up word here. This .com is the authority for video games. So, in theory, videogames.com. Look at that. Maybe GameSpot owns videogames.com. Let's see. Let's see if it forwards to their site. Yep. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. So as you can see, you type in videogames.com here, it links to GameSpot.com. Who is the authority for video games? GameSpot.com is, because they rank for videogames.com. That's what I'm assuming. Let's see. Video games. Who's at the top? Actually, GameTrailers.com. You see GameStop, Wikipedia, GameSpot right underneath all these results here. So they are still an authority for video games. Why? Because the domain videogames.com links to them, and videogames.com is the authority for video games. You understand what I'm saying? Videogames.net, not an authority. Videogames.org is an authority. Why is videogames.org an authority? Because .org is typically used for nonprofits. So a .com is an authority. .org is also an authority for nonprofits. You understand what I'm saying? A .com is not in competition with a .org, because a .com is about money while a .org isn't. So Google is going to give you the best results. They want to give you pictures, images, pictures and images. They want to give you pictures and videos and content. They want to give you .coms and .orgs. You understand what I'm saying? They want to give you a blend. They want to give you profit and nonprofit. But .net is kind of like what you get when you don't have a .com. Can they both rank on the same page? Heck yeah, of course they can. But why would you get a .net and then somebody else get a .com and become the authority above you? You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. If the .com is taken, don't get a .net, because you'll always be second best. Is that 100%? No, it's not 100% the case. But in the majority of the time, in my research, what I have found is that the .net is no comparison to the .com. The .org, though, typically ranks underneath or right above the .com, okay? When the .net usually might not show up on the first page, because Google's like, we already have our authority for this, thank you. Try something else. So I just want you to think about that when you're picking your domains. That's how Google sees things. They're thinking about relevancy and authority. How do you make yourself look like an authority? And we've already talked about that. By answering questions, you become an expert on a topic, okay? By getting the right type of domains, you become an authority in the topic, okay? So you have to put all those pieces together. Now, I'm sorry that this isn't like a paint by numbers, a step-by-step system, but as I said before, I'm hoping that you guys see the value in what I'm saying, just because I'm not telling you that this is what SEO is, and step 1, build this backlink, step 2, ping it, and stuff like that. I hope that you're seeing the real value in what I'm offering you, as opposed to what everybody else offers you, which is a step-by-step SEO guide. All right, I'm trying to just give you a different perspective, and I'm getting kind of tired too, so please forgive me. Man, this is hard work. This is hard work. But I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys something very valuable at up front that would change your perspective, something that you can take and run with, that can open up your mind and you just see a million different opportunities to the point where you're like, oh my God, how am I going to do all of these? And that's my plight. I sit back and think, oh my God, how am I going to sell all these tickets myself? Oh my God, how am I going to rank for all of these uh, keywords that have something to do with Walmart? Oh my God, with all of these email submit offers that I have, Red Lobster, what's another one? Kohl's, what's another one? There's a lot of popular ones, but I want to think about the ones that aren't so popular. Call of Duty, all those type of things. Like, how am I gonna? That's another thing. Let's go there real quick. I just want to. Right. This is the next one that's coming out. Oops. Called Full Duty. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Right. That's the next one that's coming out. So you kind of want to look at what are people looking for when it comes to this. Any questions concerning this? That's what you want to set your stuff about. Trailers, wikis, the zombies trailer, what's the weapons, things like that. None of these are about sales. But if people come to your website to look for this kind of stuff, and on the side you have the picture for Amazon talking about pre-order and get this, because they have bonuses for pre-order and all that kind of stuff. People are going to take action naturally. So we just found another niche right here, and that's just off of one game. Before, I know I spoke of ranking for the game in particular, but Google has become very, very, in my opinion, very, very biased. They don't want affiliates to take over that niche in the sense of ranking for the game, ranking for the terms, buy the game and stuff like that. They want the actual retailers to rank for that. So what we're going to do is hit them on the side. We're going to go where the fans go. We're going to go where the users go. The users do spend time on the retailers' websites, but they also come to Google and look for information like this. And if we can serve it to them, then we can easily make a sell with the stuff that we have to offer on the side. Okay, and there are email submits for Call of Duty. There's AdSense for Call of Duty. There's info links, which is the info links is like Chiquita. If you don't know what Chiquita is, it's basically like if you've ever been reading somebody's article and there was like a word like, you know what? Let's see if I can find one. There was somebody that was actually. Let's see if I can find this. I just want you to see what it is because it's going to be another way for you. Yeah, John Child probably was the guy talking about it. So that's infolinks.com. You guys can go there and sign up. They accept everybody. They're like another form of AdSense, but it's within the content. And I think you may actually have control over what words you use. So let me show you what I mean here. So, no, that's not one. I think it hasn't loaded yet on the page. Okay, see, automatically, will automatically. He did this on purpose. Okay, and you see that link pops up. And the beautiful thing about it is they look like backlinks on the site. They're just double underlined, which I'm pretty sure not a lot of people may be hip to just yet. But it's just another form of way to make money with your content as opposed to just having AdSense on it. But this also works in conjunction with AdSense. Then you see how this guy has it? The guide is right here in the top right hand corner. And then he also has something right here beside the content. This could be a guide as well. Not sure if it is or if it isn't. But that's how you should set it up. People come to his site just for information. They don't come to buy stuff. But because of the stuff on the side, look at this, a blog that makes $40,000 per month and how you can do the same. See, he's still doing it. He's capturing names and emails right here on the side. He's using the funnel, but he's not doing it in a way that's in your face. This link isn't right here. It's not right here. It's not right there. You see what I mean? It's just off to the side. It's passive, very, very passive. Okay? So we want to think about things like that too. We want to mimic that because his site doesn't really go anywhere when Google slaps people. As you can see, he's still ranking. He's doing things by the book. And we want to follow those same patterns. Okay. Um, we talked about different forms of monetization, all that kind of stuff. The next video that I'm going to be getting on is we're going to go ahead and get started with the method, the local method that I was talking about. This is going to be so freaking easy. If you have a Fiverr account, this is going to work like crazy. If you don't have a Fiverr account, I suggest you get one. Then we're also going to be using some other sites too. But Fiverr and Craigslist are going to be the two things that we mainly use. All right, and this is going to be so ridiculously simple that you may not believe it. You may be like, oh, I already know this. Why would I continue wanting to do this? But for those of you who understand, just take the method that I'm getting ready to give you and run with it. The reason being that you need to run with this is because I want the course to pay for itself, so that it's not something that's constantly on your mind about making money. You know, it's like, all right, I have to pay this out of my paycheck, or I have to decide what bill I'm going to pay, and I want to stay in this course. I don't want you to have to do that. So please take this method that I'm getting ready to show you and use it. If the money is an issue, if the money is not an issue, then do what you want to do. You know, use your time to go over the content some more and think of some ideas and stuff like that. All right, now, what I want to do next, like I said, was show you this method. Um, no, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it so I can just tell you everything from that before this video ends up being an hour long. All right, so I'm going to end this here. We're going to pick up with that video. I don't want to show you this extremely simple method that if you take action, you will have results. I mean, because every time I do this, I get results. And if my prices were cheaper, I would have more people. So I'm going to show you how to get more people by having your prices lower. So I'll see you in the next video.